You're tuned into KRFC 88.9 FM. We have another thrilling live at lunch here from the Ginger and Baker studio, the heart of the music district in beautiful Old Town Fort Collins, with support from Canvas Credit Union. You can always stream us at krfcfm.org. We have a YouTube page where if you're listening on the radio, you can check this out right now. Check out our YouTube page, KRFC RadioVision, Live at Lunch. You can watch these amazing Live at Lunches and more. Don't forget to subscribe. Click that like button as soon as you get on there. That helps us. And share with your friends. Ton of good stuff on our YouTube page. And don't forget, we are now a podcast. Any podcast app you're on, you can pretty much find us. KRFC Live at Lunch is what you want to search for and get it delivered anytime you want. All beyond the dial, all on demand. Today's Live at Lunch guests are here to pump out some tracks from their latest EP, Love and Ashes. And more. There's going to be more than just that. But turn up the sound and get ready for this folk rock fever dream. Please welcome to the Ginger and Baker studio, Sasha Stone Band. Take it away. Sasha Stone Band here on Live at Lunch. That one was To Be Free? Yeah. Let me take this out so I can hear you better. There we go. And what was the song before that? What was the first song of the hour? Blessings.
That's off our
Awesome.
new one.
Blessings. And then To Be Free. Sasha Stone Band here, rocking out for us. Thanks so much for coming in, everybody. How you doing?
Good.
Feeling good?
Doing great.
Feeling good?
Yeah,
All
happy to be
right.
here.
Rolling along. All right. Well, this first break, I wanted to just chat, say hi to everybody, see who everybody is, maybe talk about what other projects you're in around town, as well as I'll come up with a fun question to ask. How's that sound? Sound good?
Sounds good.
All right. We'll start right here. We've got Jared Scherger on the keys.
Hello.
How you doing?
Doing well.
Awesome. Welcome. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Where are you from originally?
I grew up in Ohio, Northwest Ohio, but I moved to Fort Collins almost 25 years ago.
Okay. Been here for a little bit.
So I call this home now.
Yeah. Sweet. Well, when did you start playing instruments? What was your first instrument?
I started playing piano when I was younger in grade school, kind of on and off.
Yeah.
And, I always say it was like pulling teeth for me to get me to practice.
Yeah.
And then as I got a little older, it became more fun and kind of branched out from there.
Figured it out. Yeah. Figured out what you loved about it.
Absolutely.
Excellent. Well, that's super cool. Was there anybody that inspired you when you finally started actually playing a lot? Was there any band that made you just be like, okay, now I'm going to start playing for real?
I don't know if there was anyone in particular. I did listen to a lot of James Taylor when I was younger.
Okay.
So a lot of people say my voice sounds similar to James Taylor a little bit. So.
Okay. Nice. And we're all old enough in this room. I can ask this question with the younger bands. I got to switch it up a little bit. What was your first album, CD or tape or record that you absolutely loved that was like your prized possession when you got it?
I was reminiscing actually the other day. I think it was probably Pearl Jam's 10 when I heard that album. It was definitely a staple for me. So,
awesome. That's a good one. That's one of my favorites still of all time. Well, awesome. Thanks for being here. And you're new to the band. Your first show, I think Sasha said, was Foco MX this year?
Yep, that's correct.
2025 Foco MX?
Yeah, we had a blast. Yeah, I've been playing with Sasha Stone Band for about, 2 months now.
Nice.
So.
Where was your show at Foco MX this year?
Salt Road Brewing.
Salt Road. That's a nice little room to play music in. Yeah, they're cool because they got the TV behind you playing cool stuff and everything. That's awesome. Good venue there.
It was a good time.
Awesome. We have Lauren Jones back again on the drums.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
Good. Oh, and Jared, I forgot to ask, what other musical projects do you play with?
I've played with these guys actually throughout the years. We used to play in a band called Peace Officer.
Yeah.
And then on and off with Brian over the years, doing some like acoustic guitar, piano, kind of duo stuff.
Awesome.
So
cool.
Yeah.
Well, awesome. And then, sorry, Lauren.
All good.
I forgot to ask that question. Welcome back. I know a few of you guys have been here a few times. So, yeah. And what about you? Where are you from originally again?
Oh, I grew up in the deep woods in New Hampshire.
Nice.
It's a very cool place to grow up.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
And, living there, got a lot of musical experience with my friends who lived in town too. So there were no girls in our little town, and there were no fun things to do. So we ended up just hanging out, playing the Grateful Dead all the time.
Nice. Awesome. And was drums your first instrument?
Yeah, my first serious instrument. Played violin and piano.
Okay.
Much younger, but it was like the pulling teeth thing. But
Yeah.
a lot of it stuck with me. The theory and the
That's
how to
good.
read music.
They pounded it into your head.
Yes.
It's hard when you're little. There's so many things to do.
Yes. Yeah.
And playing instruments. Yeah, my 12-year-old, I'm like, come on, dude.
Come on, you got this.
It's fun. I'm telling you, it's fun.
Right.
You want to do this.
Okay, Dad.
Awesome. Yeah. Well, what about you? I might have asked you this last time around too. I try to switch it up, but sometimes people get the same question. What was your initial favorite album / record or?
Well, I remember what I said last time, so I'll take something off the top 5.
Yeah, that's great.
But I think last time I was saying the Green Day's Dookie album.
Yeah, that's a good one.
So it got me wanting to play drums. I was
Yeah.
I want to do what Trey Cool's doing.
Yeah.
But
Who doesn't?
My second favorite would be Nirvana's Nevermind.
Okay.
Just such a that just would I don't know. I feel like I went from the darkness into light with
Yeah.
that record, and it was so dynamic and so explosive, and it really got me going.
Awesome. And you play with some other projects, Peace Officer as well. Is Peace Officer is not around anymore? Is that?
I mean, we're on like
still
a hiatus.
Hiatus,
I would
okay.
say.
We're going to start covering some Peace
There
Officer
you go.
songs, so look out.
Look out.
Once in a while, we dust off the band. We call it the Jolly Rogers for a friend's wedding or something.
Yeah, okay.
We'll show up for that. And
Cool.
I definitely see a time when we might be, reassembling Voltron for a show, maybe at Pocomax or something like
Nice.
that. Or maybe
Sweet.
putting together. We do have like a half a record of unfinished songs, or
Sweet.
just ideas that I found the other day.
The world needs more reggae.
Yeah, and more political stuff.
Yeah.
Of course, not on public radio, but
Yeah. Well, we play some of the Peace Officer songs.
yeah, right on.
Yeah.
Well,
we got some
it's
in
a
there.
time to dust that stuff off again. I
Yeah.
think.
Awesome.
So,
And what are you in any other projects at the moment?
AM Pleasure Assassins.
yeah.
And that's the other group. Check us out if you want. It's on,
Yeah.
on the internet somewhere.
Awesome.
And we're playing around. We've got some shows coming up. But yeah, you can find us on the socials.
Cool. And I think last time we were talking about maybe you starting skateboarding. Did you ever do that?
Yeah, I did a couple of skateboarding.
Ah,
That
awesome.
conversation. Yeah, I did a few. Yeah, I actually did a few skateboardings.
I did a few. I like that. I'm going to start using that.
I also
I did
skateboard.
skateboardings.
Yeah, I have. I'm getting a
Got
little
it.
better.
You got it. Good. It's hard.
You inspired me.
It's
man.
hard. Well, thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you're over 40 and somebody's like, "You want to skateboard?" You're like, I've got bones."
Yeah.
It's a bold move to start skateboarding in your 40s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's worth it.
If you
though.
are in your
It's worth it.
40s.
Oh,
Not-
yeah, I'm in my 40s, Brian.
They're in their 40s, but I'm not.
Oh man. All right. Well, let's
I'm in
move
my
over to
20s.
Brian on the bass. Brian Zeiger. Did I say that right?
Yeah,
I
that's
got it
right.
right. Awesome. And what about you? Where are you from?
I grew up in northern Illinois in a little town called Wonder Lake.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah. Moved out
Nice.
here to Fort Collins in 2000. So
Okay,
this is
been here a
definitely,
little while.
yeah, this is home now.
Nice.
Yeah.
Excellent. And is bass your first instrument?
No, bass isn't my first instrument. I played in school band and stuff, but my first real instrument was probably just playing guitar
Okay.
in high school. I played in like a punk cover band.
Nice.
Yeah, and then played guitar for many years. That band was called Live Bait, which I
Live
still think
Bait.
is a pretty good
It's a good
band
one.
name. Yeah.
We could change our name. We would maybe get some more fans.
Live bait. Awesome.
Yeah.
And
Bass came later.
bass came later.
Yeah.
Yeah. Were you forced? I
A little
I
bit.
hear a lot of stories are I was kind of forced to play bass because too many people play guitar, and now bass is my favorite thing in the world. Seems to be.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah. Similar story. Our early Peace Officer days, our bass player moved.
Okay.
So I started playing bass
Yeah.
and yeah, I've totally fallen in love with it
Yeah.
over the years. I love
powerful
playing
instrument.
bass now. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well,
I
that's
remember
great.
that moment when he's kind of handed over. You're the bass player.
You are now the bass player.
Yeah.
Brian saved the day.
I must go. You are the bass player now. And how about you? First album that you absolutely loved, record or tape or something that was yours?
Oh man, that's like such a hard question. I feel like, I'll give a generic. I grew up in a house of, my parents listened to tons of music and all
nice.
different types of music. So I loved the Beatles from like a
Yeah.
young age, and all those albums have stayed with me over the years. I still love to listen to the Beatles. So
Doesn't grow old.
I'll go with Revolver.
Nice.
That's probably my pick. my
That's a good one.
favorite.
I dig
They
it.
get better the more you listen to them. And the older
They're
you
so
get.
good. Yeah.
Figure out what they're doing or what they're not doing at the same time.
Yeah.
They were doing a lot of really cool stuff, like way ahead of their
Yeah.
time for show.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for being here, Brian. And we
Yeah.
have Balake, Blake Miller on the guitar.
I told him to
Balaki,
say that.
Balake,
Yeah, come on, you got it.
whatever way I want to say it. Playing the guitar over here. Welcome
Yeah.
back to
Thanks.
Live at Lunch and to KRFC.
Nice to
Where are
be
you
here.
from originally?
I'm from Boulder, Fort Collins.
Oh, okay. Local.
Yeah,
Nice.
so grew up here.
Excellent.
Yeah.
That's super cool. When did you start playing some instruments?
Well, I started when I was probably about 16. My brother kind of inspired me. He's a great songwriter, Mark Miller. So
Okay.
he's got a couple albums out. You can check them out on Spotify.
Nice. Excellent.
And Big Green Highway was one of his But anyways, he writes a lot of great songs, and I always just got to where I just wanted to back him up a little
Nice.
bit.
So you got to play with him.
Yeah.
Nice.
So,
Super sweet. Was he a guitar player as well?
yeah,
or-
he plays banjo and
Banjo,
guitar, and
all of it.
he's kind of a folk singer,
Cool.
John Prine kind of guy.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
Excellent. Mark Miller.
Yeah.
Check that out. Awesome.
Common name.
Yeah. And
not
so,
like Balake.
so was guitar was guitar your first instrument then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you
I played a little ukulele or something.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
Those are great.
I don't know how to play it now, but I used
That's all
to.
right. You
And
could do it if you
mouth
picked it up.
harp.
Oh
thing.
yeah.
Oing, oing, oing. I was
Yeah,
good at
those
that.
are awesome. Can be nobody has those anymore. You could
I have one.
Yeah, I've got one. It's a hard instrument to learn, actually.
Yeah, you get bloody mouth and
Yeah,
stuff.
it hit your teeth. Ow. That's funny. So what about you? First record or tape that you absolutely loved?
Yeah. I mean, there's so many, I think. I think the music I love, if I had one thing to listen to, would be The Police.
Yeah.
Regarded a Blanc.
Nice.
And I love Sublime too, so that was another one of their first albums their second one was the one I really loved to play
Okay.
for my kids and
Yeah.
stuff. They love that stuff.
Sweet.
So,
Well, that's fun.
yeah.
Well, we also have right here, center stage, we have Sasha Stone, but I got an idea. Why don't we play 2 more songs? And then we'll chat with you. Then we can get more in depth into the EP and songwriting and all that kind of stuff. How does that sound? Awesome. Sasha Stone Band here on Live at Lunch. What song you got next for us?
It's Pieces.
Pieces time.
You left me stranded, lonely, empty-handed. Needed you like an addiction. Promises, they were only fiction. But I reached out my Sometimes I get the feeling I'm stuck and set in my own ways. I'm afraid of what's in front of me, lost at sea like a million waves. I can't change you, I can't make you see, I can't make you see the light in me. I can't make you wait, I can't change you, and I can't even fix myself. I can't run from you, I can't hide from you, I can't even love myself. I want nothing but to keep you closer. Though I can see you slip away, and I feel like my heart's golden as I fall for you every day. I can't change you, I can't make you see, I can't make you see the light in me. I can't make you and I can't change you, and I can't even fix myself. I can't run from you, I can't hide from you, I can't even love myself. I can't make you and I can't change you, and I can't even fix myself. I can't run from you, I can't hide from you, I can't even love myself. Oh, nothing.
All right, Sasha Stone Band here. That was called Change. Yeah, beautiful. I love it. Real quick before we chat, I wanted to give a huge shout out to our amazing crew here on Live at Lunch at KRFC. We have Colton Boening and Greg Douras and Eric Delano all making things happen on our staff. doing the audio and the video. And then today's volunteers, we have two amazing volunteers who have been here a lot, and we appreciate them. And they're both manning cameras at the moment. Thank you guys, and they help with audio and video. Reed Goodwin and Carrie Pittenger, thank you so much for helping make Live at Lunch the experience that it is for all of us. Sasha, let's get to you. Sasha Stone, right in the middle there. How are you?
Good.
And what about you? Where are you originally from?
I'm from Illinois too.
Illinois?
Yeah, northern Illinois.
Excellent. And what brought you to Colorado?
I moved here 20 years ago
Okay.
to go to CSU.
Nice.
And I studied music therapy there.
Sweet. And you just never left?
Never left.
Never left. It's a good place to be.
Once you leave Illinois, you realize that you don't want
You
to
don't
go
go
back.
back. Yeah.
Sorry, Illinois.
Yeah. And had you ever been to Fort Collins before heading to CSU, or?
Yeah,
Was
I
it a
came and
surprise?
visited here,
Okay.
and then I found out that CSU had what I wanted to study. So I was
Okay.
like, oh, I should just move there.
Just do this. That's
yeah.
make it a Fort Collins life. Well, awesome. And when did you start playing instruments?
When I was in the 5th grade.
Okay.
10 years old. But
Nice.
I probably started like trying to play the piano before then. But
Okay.
that's when I started playing like in band. I
For
played
real.
the flute
Okay, cool. Awesome.
forever.
When did you do you still play the flute?
I mean, I can.
You can.
I haven't played it in a while, but
You can make it happen.
I still got that B flat scale.
Yeah.
here.
Right up there. When did you start guitar?
I started guitar when I was a little bit older. So I did
Okay.
voice, piano, and flute. And I played in the marching band and was in all the choirs and the madrigals and
nice.
the music theater. All of the
Sweet.
things that you could possibly do.
Yeah. And did you what brought you to guitar? Did you just want to play rock and roll? Did you want to write songs?
I wanted to
or-
be like Blake. I wanted to be like my brother.
Okay.
And I was hoping I could maybe like hang around and do something with him.
Yeah.
And I was like
Did it-
always just singing the songs and never able to like play along.
Yeah.
So
Did
then
it work?
when I was 17, I started playing the guitar.
Nice.
Well, I mean,
He let
I
you
guess
hang
it
out?
kind of worked. I'm here.
He let you hang out?
He did. He
Nice.
actually helped me get my first guitar. So.
Awesome. That's super
Yeah.
cool. And when did songwriting come about in your life? Was it something you wanted to do as soon as you started picking at the guitar? Did it come earlier than that?
No, not really. I had always been a kind of person, always like writing things down in my little notebooks.
Yeah.
Maybe a lot of like poems, things like that.
Yeah.
But I didn't really write my first song until 2011 after my grandpa passed away.
Okay.
And that's kind of, I think, was like a Pandora's box kind
Yeah.
of thing.
Opened it all up.
Opened it all up.
Yeah. Do you still remember the song? Do you still play it? Is it in the repertoire or is it?
It is actually.
Nice, that's
Hopefully
cool.
we'll record it. It's a great song. People are always like, dang, you wrote that song. I also did some opera singing at CSU, so
Oh,
it kind
cool.
of has a little bit of kind of those qualities mixed in with country music.
Why not?
Yeah, I like to
Gotta
mix
mix it
things
up.
together that
Yeah.
don't really go together and then somehow try to make it work.
Yeah,
And sometimes
that's a
turns
good
out
way to
pretty
do it.
cool. Yeah.
Got to make something new.
Yeah, making something new.
Heck yeah.
For sure. Yeah, Lonesome Blues, that's the name of the song.
Yeah. And you
Yeah.
just released a new EP, Love and Ashes, came out, would you say, a couple months ago?
Last month.
Last month.
Yep.
Awesome. And you had a big old
Or
party.
April. Is it- what month is
It's
this?
the end of May. It's almost June.
So it was still last month
Okay, still last month. You had a big old party.
at the Magic Rack.
Nice. And it's available. Folks can stream it online on all the streaming places, right?
Yep.
And there's 3 tunes on it. And
You can also buy a CD.
those, can people go to sashastoneband.com and get CDs there, or do you have to go to a show, which I'll mention too?
Well, you can come and visit the show, and as soon as Blake gets the pictures of the CDs so we can put them onto our website.
Come on, Balake.
He has all
Got
of
it.
the
I've got an iPhone.
he has all of the merchandise, and we have a fancy
It's-
thing on our website so you can like buy
Can
stuff, but we don't
purchase-
have it set up.
No, it'll
So
happen.
You can still visit
It'll
the
happen.
website,
But for now,
for now
you can go to,
yeah.
let's see, this is 2025, so everybody in the future, keep that in mind. Don't show up at the wrong place at the wrong time. Lions Pride Fest in Lyons, Colorado, Beautiful place there. July 21st. You have the 4th of July.
No, that's June 21st.
Oh, June 21st. I'm sorry.
June 21st.
June 21st. And then the 4th of July at New Belgium in Fort Collins. Big party. Is there a bunch of bands on that bill or?
Nope.
Just you guys? Whoa.
Us.
What a party. That's going to be awesome. 4th of July at New Belgium. Salt Road Brewing in downtown Fort Collins on July 12th. That should be a good one. And then Globe Hall, Denver, July 13th. This is a big lineup. Sasha Stone Band, Elise Wonder, Wendy Wu, and Heart Tribe.
Yeah.
And so tickets are available for that. Can folks get tickets at sashastoneband.com?
Not at sashastoneband.com, but we'll make an announcement next week.
Okay.
Announcement.
Announcement
for next week.
And for news and information, up to date, Sasha Moonstone on Instagram.
Yeah.
And Sasha Stone Band on Facebook. So folks can look for details there too and be able to easily click links
Yeah,
and all
and
that
if they
stuff.
don't want to do any of that, you can visit sashastoneband.com if you don't want to do
if you don't want to do the social media thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, awesome. So lots of shows coming up, in the calendar of all those shows is also on sashastoneband.com. That's where I got the information. And real quick, have you noticed, so 2011 was your first song, it's 2025 now. Have you noticed over time has your songwriting structure, how you do it, has it changed over time, do you feel like?
Yeah, because I used to just write songs by myself, and now
Yeah.
I get to write songs with these guys.
Yeah.
So we've been doing a lot more collaborative, where sometimes we just kind of make things up on the spot, and then I have my little notebook somewhere with some kind of lyrics or something,
Yeah.
and just try to
Squeeze them in there?
Yeah.
Find what's right?
I will hear a cool groove that they're playing, and then sometimes just figure out a way to kind of put it together. It's been actually really cool. The last
Nice.
6 songs that we've recorded have been pretty collaborative experience.
And where are you recording the songs?
We recorded at Mordor Studios,
Nice,
and then
yeah,
just last time with this new EP, we recorded at Stout Studios.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
2 great places. Mm-hmm. Excellent. Well, let's hear 2 more songs from Sasha Stone Band, and then we'll do one more little chat and 2 songs to finish off the hour. Does that sound good? We ready to rock? What song do we have next?
Tomatoes. It says tomatoes.
Tomatoes?
It says
Yeah.
tomatoes, yeah. So you got to check out my.
That I was looking at that capo. Is that a shark?
Yeah.
Okay,
I got
no,
my
we're
shark
we're
fan
talking about sharks earlier. Shark
I
Man.
love sharks.
I'm a dog person. He's a shark person.
Sunrise, she wakes, heaviness in her heart. Tries to begin again, back to the start. The rain whispers, sings your name, lost in her mind.
Sasha Stone Band. What was the name of that one? Tomatoes?
Tomatoes.
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 It is a short term for tomato.
It says
You
tomatoes.
said
That
call
says
it
tomatoes.
tomatoes.
I mean, half the songs that Blake writes are about food.
True.
As they
Or
should
chicken.
In his other band.
Chickens.
Or a chicken freak.
Also
Someone
food.
who is obsessed with eating chicken.
be. Chickens, sharks, and food.
Yeah.
That's life.
All right. Oh wait, I need some kind of instrument. What song's next?
This next one is called Hold My Hand.
I guess so.
We'll wait for Sasha.
We got to hold my hand. If you're not in the KRFC YouTube page loop, you should get on that. Head over to KRFC RadioVision on YouTube.
Right, not
You can
too
watch
fast,
these amazing musicians.
Ready for us? Okay, here we go.
What's the use in crying? I ain't got no more tears for you. What's the use in waiting? I ain't got no more time for you. I've been on this road and yes, it gets pretty dark. Be there in the morning, waiting for the dawn. Can you stand the pressure when the heat is on? Hold my hand forever, even when it's tough. Will you hold my hand forever? Even when it's tough, will you hold my hand forever? Even when it's tough. What's the use in trying? I ain't got no more time for you. What's the use in telling myself things that aren't true? I've been on this road and yes, it gets pretty dark. Be there in the morning, waiting for the dawn. Can you stand the pressure when the heat is on? Hold my hand forever. When it's tough, will you hold my hand forever? Even when it's tough, will you hold my hand forever? Even when it's tough. Been on this road and yes, it gets pretty dark. Be there in the morning, waiting for the dawn. Can you stand the pressure when the heat is on? Hold my hand forever, even when it's tough. Will you hold my hand forever? Even when it's tough, will you hold my hand forever? Even when it's tough.
Sasha Stone Band rocking out here. That one's cool. A little like gypsy jazz-ish
Gypsy jazz.
kind of.
Some people say, what
funkiness
kind
to
of
it.
music do you play? I'm like, well, this one's kind of country. This one's kind of jazzy. This
one's
one's
kinda-
kind of bluesy. And
Yeah.
soon, look out for the hip hop. It's
The
coming.
hip hop, it's coming. Sweet.
I'm being
I
serious.
always
Yeah,
just say
well-
country.
Yeah, but then we start playing all this stuff that's not very country.
It's not very country.
That's why it's funny.
That's funny.
Right.
Well, let's see. Let's ask a question. Let's get into your soul, your songwriter soul. How's that?
Ooh.
What does inspiration look like to you?
You know, a lot of times I feel like a lot of things are kind of coming to me when I'm actually at work.
Yeah.
I walk people's dogs for one of my jobs. So when I'm outside and I have a lot of time to just kind of think and be with myself and process, and I get really inspired by nature,
Yeah.
big time.
Yeah.
And that's like one of the places where I feel that I'm doing the most recharging. And I feel like when I'm really recharged and when I'm recharged is probably when I'm feeling the most inspired and creative. So
Awesome.
yeah,
Do you-
outside, nature is.
Do you have some good dog walks? Are you walking in like around houses, or do you take them out to the woods? Or
It depends on the client.
mountains?
Some people
Yeah.
have you pick their dogs up and you're taking them somewhere,
Yeah.
and sometimes you're going to people's houses. Sometimes you're walking around in really beautiful neighborhoods with
Yeah.
like a beautiful view of the mountains in the
Nice.
background. So yeah,
And so are
Not
you
bad.
are you writing stuff down, or are you phoning
yeah,
it?
phone now, yeah.
Singing some
Yep.
voice memos to
Voice
yourself for
memos
later.
and notes. I use the notepad.
The
on
notepad a
the phone
lot.
all the time. I know.
Excellent.
It's kind of
It's important.
transitioned. You can't. I'm not walking and writing,
Yeah.
but with my phone, yeah.
I've always tried to figure out how to like connect the voice memo with a note. I think that would be a great function.
That would
Tim
invent
Apple,
that.
if you're listening.
Invent that, because it's a lot of voice memos.
Yeah,
and
it's like, how do I link those
notepad.
two? Because I've got like 5 of the voice memos with song, like how I want things to sound, and then I want the words and everything with it, and it's just, I don't know, maybe one day
Exactly.
it'll all come together. It'll all be like a microchip in our head at some point. So
They got a show about that.
do they?
It might be here.
I'm
They
sure.
have some new options on the new notes.
Do they?
On an iPhone.
Oh, I'll have to check it out. I'm really bad at checking out the updates because there's too many of them.
I know you never want to update.
There's so much. Well, you have this new EP out, and folks can listen, stream it online. Check out sashastoneband.com for all the information, links, all that kind of stuff, and Instagram, Sasha Moonstone and Sasha Stone Band on Facebook. So all that info is right there, so people can dig in further. But how did this new EP, Love and Ashes, come together? Were these songs you had been sitting on for a while, or were these written specifically for this project?
I mean, I kind of wrote I guess I actually wrote some of these songs by myself, and then
Okay.
I brought them
To the band.
and they helped with the arrangement.
Okay.
I went to the redwoods. I
Nice.
went out in nature,
Excellent.
got inspired,
Yeah.
and wrote some of the songs about that. And then the first song that we played, Blessings, just trying to always remind myself. Usually these things are notes. These songs are notes with little things that are, things I need to remind myself of, probably that we also all need to remind ourselves of. But
Yeah.
being grateful and counting your blessings. And even when things are seeming a little on the darker side, trying to remember that there's just always a lot of things to be grateful for. And
Yeah.
we're in such a beautiful place, and there's such a beautiful community here in Fort Collins. And so, inspired by that.
Awesome.
And then the last song, Time, is kind of speaks for itself. It's about using your time wisely while you're
Wisely,
here, because it's
It's limited.
a short ride.
Yeah.
So we might as well enjoy it. Yeah. So that's kind
Exactly.
of where the songs came from. Very introspective places, thinking about what I'm doing here and trying to send out a positive message
Nice.
with the music.
I dig it.
Yeah.
Love it. Excellent. So that's Love and Ashes, new EP, ready for listening on all the streaming websites and everything. Speaking of streaming, once again, I'm going to say it one more time this time. We're now a podcast live at lunch, KRFC live at lunch on any podcast thing. I think you have to hear something 66 times before you remember it. No, it's remember it. Hear it 7 times before you remember it. 66 times and it's a habit, right? Is that what it is? Something like that. So podcast, you listen to Live at Lunch. KRFC has a bunch of new podcasts out. We just started the whole kind of platform thing. So KRFC Live at Lunch on your podcast app, and you can subscribe and get all of these delivered to your phone so that you can have it on demand. Yeah, well, let's keep rolling with the last 2 songs of the hour from Sasha Stone Band. Thanks again for being here today. Y'all sound fantastic, bringing a lot of light and love into the room. So thank you so much. What
Thanks
do we
for
got
having
next?
us.
Yeah,
We're gonna actually wrap it up with the last 2 songs that are on the EP. So
Excellent.
California, my ode to California,
Nice.
and then Time.
excellent.
Wait.
laser sounds.
Yeah.
love
Did I have lasers coming out? I hope so.
Sasha Stone Band. What's our last song? It was Time is coming up next. That one was California. This one's Time. Time waits. Time waits.
No weights.
It's just called time.
Time waits for no one. No, it's not slowing down. Live while you're alive. Before you're lying. to get going.